Arrowhead has admitted that they're working on a Warbond for SAF. Basically being it gives some resources. I actually don't know what they mean by when they say that, but it's themed after SAF. The only thing I can think of is where we can call in like SAF soldiers to help us, but that's not the point of this video. I wanted to talk about some other Warbond ideas. I got 3 of them for you. Let's start with the Titan Killer, and yes, I'm being a drama queen with these names. This one is the I'm gonna shoot you once and you die, most likely. This is the weapons you use when you go, I'm gonna probably be fighting Bile Titans, tanks, Hulks, and probably the Blobs, because I hate those guys. But anyway, they are heavy armor pen, high damage, extremely low rate of fire. Where this comes from is my dislike for the current anti-material rifle. I really feel it does not have the power it really should for its name. With that part said, don't get me wrong, I love the anti-material rifle. It's a lot of fun versing automatons with, but I think we could have a mo better one. If you've ever seen Tremors 2, there's a scene where he pulls out his anti-material rifle and he shoots it to kill a single graboid. And then it goes through a barrel, a brick wall, a truck engine, and keeps going. That's kind of what I want. I want a rifle that has that one shot and it's going to keep going. That's what I want. And of course, you can't just have one thing, so we can have an assault rifle with some high armor pen, whatever. But the big seller for me would be a shotgun. Now, if it's a primary, it'd be a double barrel. So, it would be slug, steel, basically the shotgun you see in John Wick 3 when they decide, hey, we need some armor pen weapons. If it's a stratagem, then I'd have it 8 in the mag. I don't know guns as well as I'd like to admit this one. So is it mag? I know it's not a clip. What is it? I don't know. Chamber? I don't know. Anyway, whatever. You can, if you're a gun nut, you can chew me out in the comment section for that one. I'll take that one. Next one is Death by 1,000 Cuts. And this one is exactly how it sounds. Almost everything is low armor pen unless it's a stratagem, which I have an idea for that one. And it's designed as I'm just putting a lot of bullets in the air all at once. For this one, the primary I could think of off the top of my head would probably be something like a Tommy gun, drum magazine. Think basically the Stalwart, except for a primary. It wouldn't be as good as the Stalwart. It would be slightly less than the Stalwart, but it would be basically the Stalwart's little sister. Probably the best way to think of it. Now, for the stratagem that would come from this set, there's only one obvious answer for this: the minigun backpack. You basically have minigun and backpack for ammo. It'd be the only machine gun that actually requires you to have the backpack to use the gun. Of course, clearly, duh. This one would probably be medium armor pen. It would just be extreme volume of fire. Now, I'm pretty sure somebody would be upset, like, that's to be heavy armor pen. Okay, I don't care. It's just whatever. This is my idea. Shut up. But the grenade I want from this one is, think white phosphorus, actually. Think a combination of a napalm grenade, gas grenade, and a smoke cloud grenade. How do you mix all these together? Well, very simply. Think of it as when it comes to the gas grenades DOT, imagine it does instead the fire DOT, and it doesn't confuse the enemy, just masks their vision for a couple seconds. It only stays in the air for like 5 seconds, but during that time they're being burned as if they are fire. And the advantage to this being, and I don't know how big the burst could be, but the idea behind it being you could throw it at some bugs, and for a couple seconds they lose track of you. If nothing else, that's the smoke grenade helping you right there. But then if they happen to be standing in the range of the explosion, they're going to burn to death. And there you go. That's what I like. It still fits into the category of Death by 1,000 Cuts because it's a bunch of DOT. And for those who don't know what DOT stands for, it's damage over time. I can't take credit for this last one, so I'm just going to leave it up and you guys can look it over. This is Silent Justice. I didn't come up with this one, and I like parts of it. I really don't care about the combat knife. The pistol, okay, cool, whatever. I'm still going to stick with my usual pistols. The subsonic SMG, that has some potential depending on the rest of the stats. The bow, though, catches my attention. I would rather it be a primary, in all honesty, unless you were going to either give it extreme armor pen or give it some alternate arrows. Imagine an arrow that's actually thermite. So you fire it, attaches, and it acts like thermite. The decoy grenade could be interesting. But what makes me really entertained by this is the 2 helmets. You obviously have your Metal Gear Solid, and you have your Siphon Filter. Siphon Filter. Siphon Filter? Tom Clancy? Tom Clancy. One of the two. I don't know. Anyway, I can't remember right now. Shut up. That's just some ideas. Those are just 3 ideas of different Warbond themes we could throw out there. If you have any ideas, there is a comment section down below. And if you want to, once again, tear into me for not knowing the proper terms for some gun stuff, still the comment section. And nothing else. If you subscribe, you'll know the next time I drop a video. I'll see you in the next one.